Update on having a baby with my married boyfriend and not knowing he was married. The wife sounds like an amazing and understanding human being. Hopefully you have been gifted with an amazing friend after this. If anything, I really hope Op and the wife form a friendship and can be there for each other. It's wonderful that his wife places the blame squarely where it belongs on her husband and is reaching out to Opus. That's the kind of compassion and love we need in this sorry world. Edit. Of course she's not obligated to do so or anything. Jesus. I was just saying it was a lovely thing to hear. Everyone can stop blowing up my inbox with insults now. Find something else to be mad about. I really hope Op and the wife form a friendship and can be there for each other. It's wonderful that his wife places the blame squarely where it belongs on her husband and is reaching out to Opus. To be fair, their children will be half siblings. May as well be on good terms to ensure the siblings might have a good relationship. That's a good point. I have a friend who was married to a cheater. She eventually befriended the mistress, who became wife #2. Then he cheated on 2, and they got divorced when he married the new mistress. Friend and #2 came as each other's dates and danced the whole night. Laughing. The point is, this too shall pass. Keep your head up and try to be kind to each other because your baby has half siblings she may want to know someday. Good luck. Also F that guy. That's hilarious, but who invites their ex-wives to the next wedding? I guess that guy. There were kids involved in each of the marriages, so I guess they were invited as extended family sort of. There was eventually a fourth wife. Of course. None of the exes went to that one, because by then the kids were grown. The guy involved died about 5 years ago. Wives 1 and 2 are still friends. Not a huge update really. You had a baby. He's getting a divorce. You and the ex-wife are now BFFs. But seriously, congrats on all of this. Actually. And thanks for the update. We are planning to meet up and talk about him once the virus is over. And you both deserve to. Congratulations on a healthy, safe birth. 3. I hope they both watch The Other Woman movie and have a good laugh together. This guy thought he was slick and now his life sucks. Out of curiosity, did she reach out to you? Did your ex give her your number? He refused. So she went through his phone to find me. She's a petty badass, and I love her. You have a beautiful healthy baby. Check wife knows and is holding nothing against you. Check cheating pose lost his wife and dignity and will most likely have to relinquish most of his money to the baby and his ex. Check you are in a good place mentally and can move on from this nonsense and just enjoy being a mum. Check honestly the best update we could have hoped for. Thanks for not leaving us hanging. Glad you and your baby girl are doing well. I was wondering about you. Stay safe. Sending love and light to your little family. This dude just seriously fucked up. So now he is going to get divorced, and with the clear and overwhelming evidence of adultery he is going to get smoked in that case. His wife will get primary custody of the 2 kids and he will have to pay child support. Now he lost you and will have to pay child support for the 3rd kid. He has completely burnt any bridge for the 2 women he loved. His older kids will most likely despise him for breaking up the family, and based on both of your reactions it does not appear he will have a relationship with this new child. So in recap, he lost half his money. Will be paying child support to 3 kids and 2 mothers and alimony to 1. Lost both women he loved. Lost almost all relationship with his 3 children. And is now alone. Well, can't say he didn't deserve it, and karma is not real. Enjoy keeping 25% of your earnings, buddy. What a tool. If he really loved either of them, he wouldn't have done this. He knew he lied about the divorce. And he kept a 2-year relationship from his wife. That's not what I would call love. Cheating is one thing, but he let her go through with an entire pregnancy. That's fucking insane. The moment she got pregnant, anyone who had an ounce of humanity left would have came clean, rather than dangling false hope then foisting a life the person didn't choose on them. He literally changed her life completely. I'm not going to say ruined, but I can't get over how fucked up it is to manipulate 2 entire lives like that. Good for you, and good for his wife. This must be a tough time for the 2 of you. I'm glad you became friends and can support each other through it. Congratulations on your healthy baby first and foremost. The wife sounds lovely, and I don't blame you one tiny bit for crying. I myself just had a baby, and I was crying because I missed my cats while I was in hospital. It happens. Take care of yourself and your bab. I cried about missing my dog. He is so obsessed with his new little sister. While the wife, soon to be ex, seems very understanding and sweet. Please be careful about what you say to her. She could be saying these things about her husband, but just using you to get info for his lawyer. That may not be the case, but better be safe. Congrats on the sweet babe. Enjoy motherhood 3. I feel like the crazy pills Zoolander meme. This woman was completely duped by this guy. This is probably not his first rodeo. Let's assume he is successful. A lot of successful guys are serial cheaters with ride or die wives that are equally sociopathic and blame the women and will do whatever they need to slander those women. So this woman was duped, and she's in one of the most vulnerable and emotional times of her life. She was duped by a we're divorced story and is now buying into a we're getting divorced story. Why even risk it? Just focus on yourself and your baby. She should have nothing to do with this woman. The risk to reward ratio is terrible. Lawyer up. Deal with all your own stuff, and like 1 to 2 years from now, if the dust has settled on child support and those two are legit divorced for a while, then maybe exchange some emails. I would love an update once the court stuff is settled, or if he reaches out. Crazy story and I appreciate this one. Wish you and your baby the best. That was a far better outcome than expected. I hope a friendship between the two of you blossoms, and the siblings can get to know one another. Don't be surprised if she does step back though. This must be incredibly hard for her. Although it wasn't your fault. You will always be a reminder that her husband cheated and her marriage is over. Oh absolutely. She will need time to grieve. I want to support her in whatever way I can. Even if it means us stepping away from each other. She's a great lady who ended up in a shitty situation. Both of you are in a shitty situation. As are the little ones. All my no fault of your own. The only villain here is the ex/boyfriend/husband. It's nice to see two women who know their self-worth and dump the cheating bastard. Instead of blaming each other, which sadly happens all too often. I wish you all the best moving forward. Cheated on wife, got the way younger girl pregnant. Think if you ignore it, it will go away. It doesn't. Decides to ignore the girl he now has a child with, even after you know she has had her child. Pathetic human being. Not even asking how the mom is doing, or how his child is doing. WTF. Congrats on the baby girl. It can be overwhelming when you first come home. So be good to yourself. I'm glad the wife was kind to you. That is a blessing, because someday your daughter may want to know her siblings. Best wishes to you and your baby girl. Sounds like you might get a new best friend and an auntie for your little girl out of this. Trading up. For sure. Congrats. This is so obviously fake. That baby is a doll. No. But seriously. Your baby looks like a doll. Congratulations. You are such a strong woman and you're going to be a great mother. Hahaha, thank you. She has a weird head still, but I think she's pretty cute now that she's had a couple days to get the afterbirth swelling down. LMAO, make sure you get that child support money for the next 18 years too. If she's in college, she can get child support until the baby is out of college. That is what I got in my divorce decree. This may depend on the state. NGLI kinda ship up and the wife now. Is shipping real people a thing? Marry the wife. Seriously. And then copperant. This may get lost in the comments, but in case no one else mentioned it. Some states have a first come first serve on child support. It doesn't matter who is more financially stable or who has kids first. Talk to your lawyer about that. If you want any support from him, you need to file for it before the wife does. Before they divorce if possible. It's great to make a friend in this, if you can, with his wife. But ultimately you need to do what is best for your daughter. His wife will still get support. But your child will get priority if you file first. Just something to think about. This is the comment I was searching for before posting it myself.